here in Phoenix City, Alabama. Central High School 5-star 2018 wide receiver Justyn Ross. Justyn, not that long ago released your top 11 schools. You know, a lot of national programs on that list. Out of that list, you've only visited 4 so far. You've been obviously to in-state schools, Alabama and Auburn, like you said, too many times to count both of those. You've also been to Clemson and Florida State once this year. Let's start with the in-state schools. A lot of people just want to think that not too many top guys leave Alabama to play college football. Either end up in Tuscaloosa or in Auburn. Do the in-state schools have an edge for you at all?
I mean, they do, but it's just not about the in-state schools. Like, I can go anywhere where I feel comfortable at.
Do you feel pressure to stay in-state and rep kind of your home state with one of those 2 schools?
No, sir, not at all.
You know, are those 2 schools coming at you as hard as they can? I mean, do you feel they want you, they need you there?
Yeah, I feel like they're throwing their best shot at me.
Is there one of those 2 coming at you harder than the other one?
It's about the same.
You know, let's just start with Alabama, go alphabetical order. You know, Tuscaloosa, you've been there, you said at least 5 times. What is it about that place, that school, that has them so high on your mind?
It's just like, because when you're at Alabama, you love to win. Everybody up there winning, but it's not just about winning. Alabama, they have a great community, a great environment to be around on game day and all of that. So yeah, it's real nice when I go out there, and the relationship that I have with some of the players is amazing.
Now, move down to Auburn. What's the biggest difference you see between Alabama and Auburn when you're there?
It's really about the same, because their games days are amazing too. That Tiger Walk, all that's something I ain't never seen before.
Well, what's Auburn's kind of pitch to you? Like, what are they trying to do or say to you to show you that they are the right school for you?
That they're throwing the ball a little bit more with Coach Lindsey there, and they're not that deep at receiver.
Let's move to Clemson and Florida State. Obviously, 2 programs in the ACC. Clemson just off winning a national championship against Alabama. They played obviously 2 years in a row. 1 Alabama, 1 Clemson. What about that trip opened your eyes about Clemson football, or just Clemson overall as a program?
When I was there, I was talking to the receiver coach, Coach Scott. And when we went in his office, he kind of broke it down to all the receivers that he was like putting in the league. Like in the last 4 years, he put 8 receivers in the league. So and that really opened my eyes a little bit too. But it wasn't just Coach Scott. When I talked to Coach Sweeney, I'm talking about he's a great guy, like one of the best guys I ever met, and it's just nice up there.
Does winning, does that help them? With them kind of being that reigning national champion right now, does that help them at all?
Not really. It's all about where I feel comfortable at.
You know, Florida State obviously has had a lot of success over the years as well. Jimbo's done a great job of taking over for legendary coach Bobby Bowden at Florida State. When you were in Tallahassee back in March, what was it about that trip that impressed you?
It wasn't really nothing that impressed me. It was everything that I expected it to be. Like when I was watching the practice, everything went nice. The way Coach Jimbo official coaches, and I like the way that they throw the ball, that they put that ball in the air.
You know, what's the vibe? Like, is it when you're on the Alabama and Auburn campus? You're obviously in your home state. You're there, very comfortable, I'm sure, for you. Is it the same kind of feel when you're at Clemson in a place like Florida State, or is it a little bit different, being out of state?
It's a little different because I haven't been there as much, but I think once I go there at least 2 or 3 more times, it'll feel on me a little bit more.
So you're playing right now. Here we are in May. You're finishing up your junior year of high school here at Central. Where do you go next? Like, what's next for you as far as recruiting goes?
Nothing really. It's just basically just trying to narrow down my schools before my mom gets here.
So, could you see yourself committing somewhere this summer, or what are you thinking with that as far as the decision goes?
Probably not, but it could happen.
And it's going to come down to what? When you give your word to somebody, what's going to make that one school separate itself?
Just somewhere where I feel very comfortable at, where I don't have to just think about myself not being comfortable at, where my mom feels like she's more comfortable with me being. Yeah.
So mom play a big role.
Yeah.
Does she have a favorite right now? Does she have the little school she's leaning towards right now?
Not really.
No? Justin, always a pleasure, man. Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.